Hi all, welcome back to a new post today. And today once again let's discuss the TSPSC sectors of the Telangana economy, especially the continuation of yesterday's post with regard to agriculture and allied activities. So yesterday I told you a brief about Telangana agriculture, and that's incomplete, but today let's look at allied activities, and one such allied activity in Telangana and all over India that is growing and also making a lot of changes, especially recently, that is the livestock sector. It plays a major role in the lives of the farmers, especially in the farmers' lives which are at peninsula, because we do not get constant rains, we do not have perennial rivers, there is variability, and there are different regions of rainfall. We are also drought prone sometimes. So allied activities like livestock, farming, fishing, fisheries, poultry play a very important role in the farmer's life, especially in the peninsula region. So let's look at the livestock sector in Telangana, but before that let's have a brief about India as well, and also let's talk about the silent white revolution that is happening in Telangana, what it is all about. Recently a large-scale development regarding inland fisheries. Also, we are not a coastal state, but Telangana is taking steps to improve the inland fisheries as well. So livestock, as I told you, plays a very important role in the life of farmers. It's a security against drought and variable rains, and also untimely rains as well. So about 20.5 million people depend upon the livestock in their livelihood in India, and livestock contributes to 16% of the income, mainly to the small and the marginal farmers. So maximum of the landholds in India and also in Telangana is marginal and small farms. So this is against the average of 14% for all rural households. So 16% of the income to small farm households, as against the average of 14% for all rural households. So we can know the importance. Livestock also provides a livelihood to 2/3 of the rural community. It provides employment to 8.8% of the population in India. Very similar percentage of the tribal population. We have 8.6% of the tribal population in India, and the similar percentage of population is involved in livestock. India has vast livestock resources. Livestock sector contributes to 4.11% of the GDP and 25.6% of the total agriculture GDP in India. Now let's look at some of the statistics with regard to achievement of India in the livestock sector. The world's highest livestock owner is our country, India, with 535.78 million livestock. First in total buffalo production in the world with 109 million buffaloes. Second in the population of goats with 148 million goats. Second largest poultry market in the world. Second largest producer of fish, and also the second largest agriculture nation in the world. Third in the population of sheep, which is 74 million. Fifth in the population of ducks and chicken, 851 million, and 10th in the camel population in the world. We should not forget that we have a large scale desert area, that is the Thar Desert. So let me tell you some specialities about Telangana. Telangana is among the 5 largest producing states of egg, with Andhra Pradesh contributing 20% in India, Tamil Nadu 16%, and Telangana at the third spot with 12%, followed by West Bengal 8% and Karnataka 6%. The total Telangana is also one of the 5 largest meat producing states in India, and this is recently because of the feat of the sheep distribution scheme. So first is Maharashtra with 12%, Uttar Pradesh with 12% again approximately, West Bengal with 11%, Andhra Pradesh with 11%, and Telangana is at the 5th spot with 10.82% of the Indian meat producing state. So it is the 5th largest meat producing state. So what exactly is the importance of livestock in the Indian economy and also the life of the farmers? So let's see some important points about livestock. So it provides food and also non-food items, and also is a supporting system for various raw material based industries. It provides food, especially the meat based or the non-veg based protein for human consumption in the form of milk, eggs and meat. India is the #1 milk producer in the world. Now it is producing almost 176 million tons of milk in a year. This is according to the 2018 statistics by the Department of Animal Husbandry. Similarly, it produces 95 billion of eggs, 7.70 million of tons of meat every year, and also it provides fiber and skin. So the most important is fiber and skin. Livestock also produces to the production of wool, hair, hides, and pelts. Leather is the most important product which is used, and also it has high export potential in India. Draft. So the bullocks are the backbone of Indian industry. Indian agriculture, especially with regard to ploughing of the field, especially as I told you that majority of the farmholds in India are small agriculture landholds. So the bullock are the backbone of Indian agriculture. Despite a lot of advancements in the use of mechanical power, Indian farmer in the rural area still depends upon the livestock for various agriculture operations. And the bullock also help in saving a lot of fuel expenses of the farmer. It provides the necessary input for the necessary energy is saved for tractors, combine harvesters, etc. Pack animals like camels, horse, donkeys, ponies, mules are extensively used for transportation in the rural areas in addition to bullock carts. Similarly, the army also has to depend upon these animals to travel the high altitude terrain as well. Dung. The next most important news is dung. So we already have a program called as Gobardhan in India, started by the government of India to use the gobar as a organic fertilizer. So dung and other animal waste products are very useful in the farm yard like manure, and also value added which save worth crores of rupees of fertilizers. It is used as fuel, as biogas, and also contributes in construction, so it's a poor man's cement. Storage. Livestock are moving banks because of the potential to dispose of during the emergencies. They serve as cattle and also as landless agriculture laborers. Many times it is the only capital that they possess in the form of livestock. Livestock serves an asset, and in case of emergencies they also serve as a guarantee for availing loans from the local sources such as money lenders in the villages. Weed control. Livestock is also used as a biological control brush for plants and weeds as well. Culture. Livestock offers security not only to the owners but also contributes to their self-esteem when it is because they are the prized animals in possession, especially the cows, buffaloes, and the bulls, etc. Sports and recreation. Livestock, we have many livestock based sports, especially which we come to see during the Sankranti time, during January and March period, especially the Jallikattu, the Kampa, and also you have the cock fights and the ram fights as well. They are companions. So the man's oldest companions are the domestic animals. Dogs are known to be very faithful. They are companions since time immemorial. So when nuclear families are increasing in number, old age parents are at home alone, they need company and also security. So these domestic animals are of very great help. And this is about, let's now talk about Telangana livestock sector. It contributes to 3.5%. Telangana contributes 3.5% of the total India's geographical area, 2.9% of the population, and is the 12th largest both in geographical area and also population among the states. The state is recently formed. It's just the 29th state, and the sheep and the cattle, it is blessed with a rich domestic livestock resources, especially the cattle and the sheep, accounting for 5.52% of the country's population. So the rural population in the state is predominantly agriculture. We know that Telangana is an agriculture based economy with 2/3 of the workforce being engaged directly in agriculture. Realizing this, livestock plays a very multifaceted role in providing livelihood to more than 60% of the rural population. State government is implementing a series of helpful schemes for the agriculture, for the farmers to help them in the allied activities such as livestock, and this is improved, and there is a threefold increase in the gross value added by the livestock. In the last 9 years, if you see from 2014, just because we are celebrating the 10th year of the formation very soon. So the livestock, the gross value added, the livestock sector has increased from rupees 29,000 crore in 2014 and 15 to rupees 1,03,000 crore by 2022 and 23, and this is given by the State Department Statistics itself. In fact, in 2012 into 2019, the livestock population has increased from 26 million to 32 million. Almost we have an addition of 6 million with 22% of growth. Among the major states in India, Telangana is second only to West Bengal in the growth of livestock population. The efforts put in by the state government to improve the livestock are many, and gauged by the fact that today among the livestock, Telangana ranks very first place in sheep production, population at about 19.1 million, third in the egg production with output of 1600 crore of eggs, fifth in the meat production with 10 lakh tons, and 13th in the milk production with 58 lakh tons of milk production during 21 and 22. Milk and meat cover almost 75% of the gross value added in the livestock sector of Telangana. Besides these monetary benefits providing a steady stream of food and revenue to the households, livestock provide employment to the rural family and act as an insurance when there are no timely rains, when there is a drought, and when there is an off-season period for agriculture, and even in case of crop failures as well. Now, according to the socio-economic statistic report of the Telangana state, about 25.82 lakh families are currently engaged in rearing of livestock or related activities for livelihood in the state of Telangana. And access to finance, let me tell you, is a critical component for growth of the sector. With ever increasing demand to agriculture and allied practices, it is most important for the state to create a risk-free environment for the farmers, for them to get easy access to funds, and that too at a very cheap rate. Keeping this in mind, the government is now providing financial assistance through Raitu Bandhu scheme and also lending facilities to bank, and also other kinds of help in the form of distribution of sheep to the families of the farmers. There is also a silent white revolution going on. So 94% recently success has been seen in Telangana with something called as artificial insemination program. Now the state animal husbandry aims to improve the rural economy by promoting dairy in the state, and as a part of these efforts, the official started a pilot project in Telangana in Kamareddy to increase the cow birth rate in rural areas by providing sex sorted semen through artificial insemination program. The initiative aims to help another white revolution in the state, and the pilot project achieved, let me tell you, 94% of a success rate, prompting the department to implement the program in all the districts throughout the state. To increase the birth rate of the cow, they selected 10 districts under the district mandals, different mandals in the districts, and examined 500 cows. They have provided sex sorted semen for 160 cows and achieved a success rate of 94%. The selected villages have been Yarapahad, Kondapur, Lingampalli, Chinnamalareddy, Yellampet, Mothe, Tippapur, Koyagutta, Mamdapur, Karadpalli, and as of now they are 133 cows have given to females and 8 to males. So there is a silent revolution. This is just a part of it. I haven't completed much of it, but yes, a silent white revolution going on, much more to add on to the livestock sector, and this is just a brief introduction about the agriculture and allied sectors. I'll be continuing with the session even tomorrow in tomorrow's post, and until then I hope this would lay the foundation for you and also help you to write very good answers as well, and also to answer the interview. So because the Telangana State Public Service Commission Group 1 is definitely aimed on your better answer writing skills, which will only increase your marks and also increase the chances of you getting through to the examination. So I hope this was really helpful to you all, and if you did, please do like, share, subscribe, and I shall see you in my next post. Until then, very happy learning.